Today is May 17th, 2024. And hear me out, guys. I might be a little behind, you feel me? I might be a little behind because I don't know, you feel me? I've been slacking. But I just finished X-Men 97 and oh my gosh, I loved it. If you have not finished the show, I would recommend you click the heck out this video. Like, get out of here real quick, you feel me? And finish the show. Oh, you notice how my hair is, you feel me? You feel me? Lights on and everything. Y'all starting to see the comic book stuff. Like I said, I moved. I ain't got much done. This room looks so much smaller on cam, but the room is actually bigger. But yeah, here's the Marvel stuff. I have more of the DC stuff over here. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys. Like right there in the bookshelf where the comic books are. That's just the stuff I'm throwing away. I took down a poster and all this and that. My encyclopedias. You feel me? You see the video we're recording on. I shouldn't be showing y'all this, but I have a full row of DC, almost a full row of Marvel, a little mangas, and a little of the non-Marvel DC Universe comic books. But I don't want to be too loud because my family has not seen it. Well, my mom and my brother, because they watch it. I thought it was really good. I was thinking to myself, Marvel, what y'all been doing? How do y'all have a good show like this, but your other shows y'all been slacking? Like, we're gonna keep it a buck. When it comes to the Marvel shows, if we're gonna be so 100, they've been slacking a little. The movies, I feel like the movies are good. I feel like the movies are pretty decent, all right. You know what I mean? They can get a little improvement, but I just feel like the shows has been a little sloppy. Like, I haven't found any interest in a lot of the shows they created. The last show I have watched was Hawkeye, but I seen like other shows. But I'm saying last show I watched. I recently finished Hawkeye, a week or two ago because I never watched it because I thought Hawkeye sucked. I was wrong. It drew me to the attention of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, but we're off topic. We talking about an entirely different show, which we could do a video on, but I don't know. After watching X-Men 97, I was like, this show is good. And I understand maybe the show did so well because it's an animated show, but we have to give props and be like, this show, they knew what they were doing. And so many characters they shown in like the exit clip, you know, not the exit clip, but throughout the show, the last episode, and throughout the entire show, they shown Captain America, they shown Iron Man, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch. According to what I've seen on the internet, Quicksilver too, but I might be wrong. Daredevil, Hulk. Oh my gosh, Mr. Fantastic. There's probably even more that I just don't remember. But I honestly love this show. I grew up with the X-Men. You see, hold on, I don't know which way to go. Oh, right there. Okay, right there. You see, I have Jean Grey. I also have another Jean Grey. But I ain't gonna sit here and say I watched the old show, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I did not. I grew up with the X-Men movies. You know, the one with Hugh Jackman. I grew up watching all of those movies. Even like when it was coming out, I remember Thanksgiving. Like, we used to just watch the X-Men movie that came out that year. It was really good, and I enjoyed it. So I've seen every X-Men movie that they ever created. I did rewatch them a few days ago. Not a few days ago. I don't know why I kept you. A few weeks ago, because I was like, you know, I love the X-Men. I dived away from them because I was diving into DC stuff more, and then came back. And what got me back into X-Men was two different things. I'm gonna be so 100 with you. It was X-Men 97 and it was Miss Marvel, because Miss Marvel, a new comic that they're recently creating, is her as a X-Men, or, you know, her wearing the suit. According to the comic I did read, which I read a while ago, I might be wrong. I could go grab it, but I don't want to waste time. But the comic I did read, she pretty much is part mutant, you feel me? Which, oh my gosh, I need to read the other stories that involves her, because I love Miss Marvel. She's one of my favorite heroes in the Marvel universe, because my favorite hero of all time is Superman. And yeah, but I like to know each detail of the character's story, and I'm personally onto hers. But that's what dived me back into the X-Men. But I was not originally gonna watch X-Men '97, but I was like, I love X-Men. I do have two comic. No, no, no. I have issues. I have like probably 4 or 5 issues of X-Men, and not just X-Men, but like also Wolverine or Gambit or other people like that. But I also have the X-Men the movie 2 comic. That is a real thing. You can look it up. And I also have the Ultimate X-Men issue 1. I got these when I was a little kid from my dad. And yeah. So these technically were originally the first comic books I got. But after watching the X-Men '97 show, it made me want more. It made me want to read what led them to the show. Not X-Men '97, but what led them to the show in the early '90s. Not early '90s, but y'all, it probably is early '90s. I'm just stupid, you feel me? But the '90s, and what led them to '97. So I was like, I would love to read it, which I have been doing research, and I plan on getting it. I plan on reading it. I want to know more. But the show was really good. Gambit's death was like the tipping toll of me screaming, because like I'm at the first episode, I was like, whoa, to Cyclone going down, them fighting. That was really cool. Episode 2, I don't remember much because I think it was I don't remember, but once it hit, like, to me, this is to me, once it hit like Gambit's death and Storm losing her powers and Magneto, them all fighting there trying to protect the mutants, I was glued. I was already watching every week when they dropped the episode, but after that fight, I was glued. And then seeing Rogue fight Captain America, it was cold. I was so glued into the show. And then it's so funny because after, the episode, Magneto quote unquote died, I was at work. I was talking about it, and I was like, Magneto's not dead. We ain't seen no body. You feel me? Gambit, he's dead. I said they could probably bring him back. They could pull something like that. You feel me? But I was like, Magneto's not dead. We ain't seen no body. And next week or the week after, I don't remember, but next episode or episode after that, he was back, and I was like, but I like the fact that Magneto played a big part in like you know what I mean, the final fight. He didn't play it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, it's like, if you, some X-Men fans are probably like big X-Men fans. I ain't gonna say I'm a big X-Men fan, but I am like an X-Men fan. But some X-Men fans will be like, oh, we all knew Magneto was gonna turn back. We knew he's a villain. But me, I ain't gonna hold you guys. I actually had the benefit of the doubt for this dude. So seeing Brody acting out like that, I was like, dang, you feel me? Like seeing bro like fighting for mutants, it was like, once it was happening, I was like, I saw this coming. But I don't know, I just really liked the show, and I liked the final fight, and Nathan, him being there, I was like, that's kind of cool. And then like the reference they made about the black leather from X-Men, the movies, I like that too. There was a lot of things that when I saw Spider-Man, I started screaming for real, you know what I mean? Like, I like that. And then when I saw Mr. Fantastic, I was surprised. I was getting so surprised throughout the entire show, and I was like, this is good. But the final fight, I was so surprised when like Magneto pulled up and like Rogue went with him. And what I told you, I'm not like deep into it, you feel me? But what was that one fuck nigga name, you feel me? But you know what I mean. He's with, what's her name, Jubilee? He dating her, or look like it. Like, the only reason I don't know much about him is because I didn't even know he was a character. So if I don't even know you were a character, it's gonna be hard for me to remember your name. You feel me? Or sometimes I just forget your name. But I was like so surprised. I was like, this is a crazy. Are they gonna go to prison? It had me asking so many flipping questions. And then like seeing like he was a mutant, he's able to control the Sentinels was kind of crazy. What was his name? I'm sorry. Like I've been watching so much today. It was Bastion. Bastion. I think. Let me look it up because I don't want to just sit here and say his name and like I'm wrong. But if I'm right, some of y'all are probably like, this dude's right. I don't know why he researched. But I do plan on sitting here. Like, hear me out. This is new. Like me talking about this, all this comic book stuff is new. I just wanted to test it out. So I don't have no research. I don't got nothing written down. So sorry. I'm trying to do all this from memory. It is a struggle, you can tell. But like, even when I thought Jean died. I thought Nathan killed her. I was like, Cable. That's his name. I thought Cable. Well, they're the same names. It don't even matter. But I thought he killed her. I was like, what? And then I was like, I definitely was thinking they dropping too many bodies. And then seeing Magneto take the adamantium out of Wolverine, Logan, I was like, bro, we dropping bodies on this episode. But Logan's not dead, and I don't think they'll kill off Logan because that's the biggest risk. Logan and Cyclops and Jean are really big characters, but you can pull up. Like, look how Gambit, he wasn't as big as a character, but his death had a big impact. Cyclone's death would really have a big impact, and I would say Jean too. But I do think Logan is even higher than all of them, and you gonna make some people act some type of way. But I was really surprised. I really loved it. Do I recommend it for people who haven't read or watched or even know about the X-Men? Yes, I think I would definitely, like, even if you've never seen the show, I would actually, like, I'm talking about like the old show, I would actually hand it to you and be like, watch this, tell me if you like it. And if they say yeah, I'll be like, yo, you should watch the original show, you should read like comic, because these guys are good. I think it's called the New X-Men, I'm not sure, but yeah, I would tell you guys it was really good, and I do recommend it. And I'm sorry I didn't go depth into it and all with the comic book facts, but I did want to just talk about it with my personal opinion and all. But I do want to say it was a 9.5 out of 10. I know some people be like, why don't you just give it a 10? Because like I always say, there's always room. No, I give it an 8.5 because Deadpool wasn't in it, because the creator didn't want to put Deadpool in the show. I'm still pressed about that. But also, it's just there's always room for improvement. Nothing will be a 10 out of 10. So if anybody say 10 out of 10 or over a 10 out of 10, no, I'll be like, it would say 9.5 out of 10. If it's like, I think it was like amazing if I say 9.5, because I always think there's always room for improvement. Like, example, we could have had like Spider-Man talking. That could have blown people up. Had Deadpool talking. Deadpool in the show, that could have done crazy. We could have had different characters into the show helping and all this, and it would have, you know what I mean? It would have had people like, what, going crazy. That's why I said 9.5, because it was really good where they left it and where they put it at. But you can always add more, and there's always room for improvement. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked my review, me talking about it. I do want to step into reviewing comic book stories that I have read. You know what I mean? Doing research behind it and just giving my honest opinion about it. It is something I want to step new into. I'm still going to do gaming, but I do want to review different comic books and different things that I do buy. I do want to say, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I'm going to put a lot of work into this video when it comes to the description, the tags, all of it, because you know what I mean? I really do want to get into this, and I really do want this to catch people's attention. Like, oh, this dude, he talks about comic book stuff. That's pretty cool. I admit, if I do hop into this, I will need to read a lot more, but I do want to like read a certain comic, write my review all about it, go through the book, and then make a video talking all about it. I want to get deep into it, but I hope you guys liked the video. I'm gonna end it here. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Bye.